Do you want to import from China, or you've imported from China and what you got is not what you were expecting, like what I ordered versus what I got, or the supplier even outrightly ran away with your money, they didn't deliver anything to you at all? In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to avoid these dubious suppliers and shop safely from China. Hi guys, my name is Oluwakemisola and I talk about importation, I talk about business, I talk about how to make money and generally how to level up your finances. If these are the kind of things that you like to watch, all you need to do is click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post new videos. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So from my experience as somebody who imports frequently, and I also teach other people from beginners how to import from China by themselves. So what I notice when people say I got scammed, I do not get what I order, is two things. There are two categories of people. There are the category of people who did not get anything at all. That means the supplier went away with all their, like with all the money, they didn't deliver anything. And there are other set of people, this is the number two set of people, who got something but it was not what they ordered. Like you order for something and what you got is like a lower quality of what you thought you were going to get. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to avoid these two scenarios, but then I'm going to be starting with number two. Let's get right into it. Number one thing to do to avoid the case of what I ordered versus what I got: always read description. See, a lot of people get exactly what they pay for, but they didn't read description. That is why they got the wrong thing and they were thinking, okay, this is what I'm paying for, but now why am I getting this? Always read description, especially when you're buying from platforms where is mostly Chinese. Like when you're buying from 1688, you're buying from Pindodo, you need to read your description. It is very, very important because this is what is going to tell you exactly what you are buying. Number two thing you can do to avoid what I ordered versus what I got is always ask questions. Ask your suppliers questions when you do not understand anything about the product, like anything at all. Ask the supplier for clarification. If you're seeing a product and you think, okay, maybe this product is made of leather, but then it's looking like it is made of rubber, don't assume that it is rubber or it is leather. Simply ask the Chinese supplier. That on most of this platform, you have the liberty to chat with the supplier you are buying from. This is just to give clarity and so that you would not be thinking this is what you're getting, whereas you're getting something else. Just simply ask questions. I like to say, please only ask questions when you are serious and you know that you really want to buy these things, because these people are also business owners and time is what is money. So when they see that you're asking too much questions, they might stop replying to you. But that is by the way. Number three thing you can do to avoid what I ordered versus what I got when it comes to importing from China is always check track record. And this is actually more easier for people who are buying on Chinese platforms like your Pindodo, your 1688, Alibaba, and all of these Chinese platforms. You can check their track record, check reviews of the product you want to buy, and check review of the store. It is very, very important. And in a case maybe you saw that this product is pretty new and there is no review yet, ask the supplier for a picture, video. If what you're buying is something that need like a video description, ask the supplier to send you a video or a picture, a live video or picture of what you're buying. This way you can be sure that, okay, this is what I'm buying, this is what I am getting. Another very important thing that you need to check when you're buying on this platform is to check the years, like how many years the suppliers have used on the platform. Like a general rule of thumb for me, I don't buy from any supplier that is less than 1 year. I'm not in China, so I'm not going to be doing the testing of the product. Let people who are in China buy from, like, let them take the risk and I'll buy from these suppliers later. Let's see if it is very, very rare. Like on rare occasion I do, but then it is very, very, and I do not advise this for a beginner. In a case where I'm buying this, I know I'm taking a risk and okay, I'm just fine. I just want to see what the product looks like exactly. But then don't buy from a supplier that is less than 1 year. And a supplier that his reviews are not clear. For some stores, when you see their review, you can just, there's something fishy about it. The review does not look genuine. Please avoid them as much as you can. What thing you can do to avoid what I ordered versus what I got when it comes to buying from China: avoid suppliers who don't communicate. Like this is very, very important, especially for those of us who are importing for business. Always try as much as you can to buy from a supplier who is ready to communicate. There are a lot of people on the platform who are ready to, whereas there are some that would not reply to your messages. Please avoid these suppliers as much as you can. Another thing that you should also avoid when buying from China is avoid overly cheap products. Let's say, okay, this hair I'm putting on, for instance, you saw it on other stuff for maybe like 1000 RMB. You want to buy it, but then you saw it on another store for 500 RMB. Guy, that difference is too much. Anything that is overly cheap on Chinese on the Chinese website, you're most likely going to get something else. So to avoid what I ordered versus what I got, buy at a really competitive rate. And there's a way you can actually compare prices when it comes to buying from China. I think I'll make a video about that and link it in the description below, how you can check different prices, especially when you're buying on the Chinese website. Please don't go for things that are overly cheap. Another thing that you can actually do to avoid what I ordered versus what I got is get samples before you make big orders. I say this all the time. Because you're not in China, especially when you're buying things that are functional, maybe like electronics, it is important that you get the sample, because from the picture alone you might not be able to tell the quality and the functionality of what you're buying. So what you can do to prevent what I ordered versus what I got is simply get a sample. Another thing that you should avoid when importing from China, if you do not want to experience what I ordered versus what I got, is avoid mixed products. You see, mixed shoe, mixed bag, all those kind of products where you cannot select the exact specifications that you want. Avoid buying it on the Chinese website. Avoid buying it on Sisnete. Avoid buying it on Pindodo. Avoid buying it on Alibaba. See, it is, if you want to buy those kind of products, get a genuine supplier, a trusted supplier, like say a supplier that people have bought from. This way you can be able to kind of verify the kind of the quality of product that they buy. See, most times when you buy mixed products, let's say mixed bag, you're definitely not going to get that design that you saw on the website that made you buy. And most of the time these things comes with really high MOQ, like 50, 100, 200. Please, if you want to avoid what I ordered versus what I got, don't get it. I think it's a general rule of thumb. It's only newbies that really fall into that. But then please don't get it. And if you're getting it, just see it as you're risking something and you want to find out by yourself. But then generally just avoid them. And with this, we are going to be going to the second category of people. These are people who their supplier ran away with their money. Like they didn't even see anything. They did not see anything. One of the ways to avoid this kind of thing happening to you is buy only from trusted supplier. Like the case of supplier running away with your money is usually common with people buying on WeChat, people buying from contact. You know that you're buying from a platform that is not secured, like maybe you're buying directly from a supplier on WeChat. Avoid buying from any random supplier. Buy from trusted supplier. And how we get trusted supplier is by buying contact from people who have done business with them severally. Let's take for instance, now when it comes to buy, there are some products that if you want to buy, you need to get contact. So example of those products is air, gadgets, phones. It is always advisable that you get those products from a genuine supplier who people have bought from, they are tested and trusted. Another thing that you want to do to avoid you having a case of your supplier just running away with your money, scamming you outrightly, is to make sure that whoever you're buying from has a physical location. It could be a factory, it could be a showroom, and it could be a shop. Make sure that whichever contact that you are buying from, maybe you saw the contact on WeChat and you want to buy, make sure that they have a physical location and get the address of their physical location as well as their registration number. Ask them for their registration document. Every supplier who is genuine has it, except for some, maybe they are like drop shippers. But then mostly, if it's a genuine supplier that does business, and if you want to buy for business, you should be buying from suppliers who are like supplier. So ask them for their registration document and ask them for the address of their physical location. This is going to help you to know, okay, if you're in a safe hand. Another thing is make sure that you pay on the platform that you meet your supplier. This is like a general rule of thumb. I tell my students this all the time when it comes to importation. There's no reason why you should be taking a supplier from Alibaba to WeChat. If you chat them up on, maybe you met them on Alibaba and you want to maybe make your communication swift, you can actually take them to WeChat. But then when it comes to paying, tell them to create a receipt for you, tell them to create a invoice for you on that platform. There's no reason why you should be paying a supplier that you met on Alibaba on WeChat. I'm not saying they are not genuine suppliers, but if you're a newbie and you really cannot easily figure out or find your way around buying from these new suppliers, please stick to the platforms you meet them. If you meet a supplier on Alibaba, buy from them on Alibaba. If you meet a supplier on Pinduoduo, buy from them on Pinduoduo. If you meet a supplier on WeChat, go ahead and buy from them. With all those points put in place and carefully followed, you should be able to buy from China without stress, without experiencing what I ordered versus what I got, or your supplier running away with your money. So if you find value in this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will be able to push it out to other people who also needs this video. And it's a way to also encourage me as a creator to make videos, more educational and helpful videos like this for people who wants to start the business of importing. And then if you like my vibes, you like my face, you like what I do on this channel, kindly give it a support by clicking on the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. With that being said, guys, bye and see you in my next video.